Greetings and salutations, and we are back. Not really for another But Will It Snipe, but I got NVIDIA Broadcast working again because a new NVIDIA Broadcast app came out. But in this one, I'm just going to kind of mess about in multiplayer, have a good time, and just, just be that guy. Talk about what went on, what goes on in the game and everything, and how I feel about it. And of course, I was trying to record this video earlier, and then I had the shaders downloading. And when the shaders were downloading, it was causing a whole bunch of problems. So I scrapped that video and I started over. Now, I don't really like Payback, but I'll play it. There's I saw this on Twitter. There's a new cheat out for the skin. Now, people are like, oh, but cheaters are ruining the game. But this one seems counterintuitive, right? And I was looking at it on Twitter, and I was really, really taking a hard look at it. Apparently, what this cheat does is it allows you to kick anybody from your game. And I thought to myself, okay. Ooh. Good one. I didn't see him there till the last second. Ah, he's dead. So, I shouldn't have looked away. So, the cheat allows you to kick other players from the game. And it doesn't matter who it is. It could be your team, enemy team, doesn't matter. You can just kick anybody you want from the game. And I thought to myself, well, that seems counterintuitive, right? Like if you're cheating at Call of Duty, why would you want to? Wow, why would you want to kick basically free kills from the game? I mean, you have the advantage against them because you're running a cheat program. Why would you want to kick them? It's free kills. It's free experience essentially. And so I thought, that makes no sense. So you kick them. What do you gain? It's not like the person leaving the game gets docked any sort of, like, experience. Wow. It's counted as a game crash. So when the game crashes, they don't really get punished. Right? And so I'm sitting there thinking to myself, why would anybody... I'm playing like poo. Why would anybody want to do this? Like, what do you gain from it? And to be honest, I don't know what anybody would gain from it. So I was really questioning, like, what's the purpose of the cheat, right? Because here you are just kicking people from the game. Okay, yeah, haha, funny, funny. You get a cheap laugh because you just kicked like half your team. Okay, and? Oh, no. No kid. Well, that's not good. Probably shouldn't walk through the smoke. I don't have a thermal. Remember when thermals didn't have a scope glint? Now all thermals have a scope glint. This is running at a lot smoother frame rate, too. I played like... Then again, I don't, like I said before I started the match, I don't really care for this map. That's okay, though. But nevertheless, like, I never really understood somebody using a cheat to kick other people from the game. It's not like it causes them to lose experience. It's not like it causes them to have a loss on their record because it's a crash. So it doesn't do anything. It's like the most counterintuitive cheat that I think anybody's ever brought out and looked at, and I'm thinking to myself, it's almost like, let me put it to you this way. It'd almost be like making a cheat where your character goes in and then just decides to blow himself up with grenades repeatedly. Like, what's the point? It's counterintuitive. I don't get it. So the same thing could be said with this one. I don't understand why they would make such a thing. So you kick everybody from the game. Okay. Now what? Game closes. It's not like you're going to get a whole bunch of experience. The game closed. You'd have had more experience if you just played the game out to the end. So I mean, maybe you guys can come up with the reason for it, the logic reasoning behind it. But I mean, cheats have been around since the dawn of time. I mean, Game Genie. You pretty much can name it point at any game and name it. They had a cheat. Really? Are they all inside? They are. They're not. They're all right there. I'll take it. Not. Oh well. They're all AFK, but I'll take it. Man, that was terrible. Nailed it. Okay, I didn't. That guy's domed me twice now. No explosion? Where's the earth-shattering kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom. But yet, there was nothing. Okay. Okay, yeah, the frame rate is smoothed out a lot. Whatever they optimized in their frame rate made it run a lot smoother. Beginning of the game is gonna look. Oof. Hmm. Okay, I kind of like this LMG. Not gonna lie. I'm not normally a fan of LMGs, but this one's really growing on me. Wow, guy was using a shotgun with flaming dragon's breath rounds. I was so worried I was going to get a team kill with a grenade. Man, I haven't done a lot of grenade throws lately because I've been missing them. Really? I knew it. There we go, but now it was a friendly. I knew that as soon as I heaved that grenade, it was going to be friendly. There we go. I do like that LMG. Wow, it wasn't even me. This person had to have gotten 5 kills. Ah. 3. Wow. I was denied. What do they not have a double EXP weekend? Apparently not. They were supposed to. Oh well. Looks like I got left out in the cold on that one. No big deal. I mean, double EXP weekend. I think they said that one of them's coming up. I'll take a rewind or a scud. Now, some of the maps, and I was mentioning this in the other movie, movie. Listen to me, in the other video too. Some of the maps in Call of Duties make or break the game. Like Call of Duty 29, Modern Warfare 2019, when I first started playing, was Modern Warfare 2019. Everybody was like, man, Modern Warfare 2019 was the one. It was the game. And come to find out, it wasn't because the game was amazing. As weird as that sounds. It was actually because the maps were great. The game was just kind of there, you know? But everybody had this feeling of like nostalgia of playing, oh, I reminisce the old maps and everything. And they had that nostalgia feeling and just solid gameplay. Don't get me wrong, the gameplay was solid, but there was problems. There were still problems. But the map selection was amazing. And so, moving on to Modern Warfare 2 and Vanguard, map selections were still good. Gameplay was still good. But people didn't like it because, again, there was just... was not expecting him to be there. At least not that fast. Anyhow, the map selections were just kind of okay in those. They could have been better. And in this, the maps in this are not the best. You don't have a whole lot of sniping maps. You don't have a whole lot of like long distance maps or anything like that. You have a lot of just kind of mid-range okay maps. Nothing spectacular, nothing really to talk about, but like just kind of middle of the road. The maps are okay. They're good. They could be great, but they're good. And well, dude, if you're gonna do that, why don't you just take me hostage? But no, he was upset. He's salty. He had the salt mines flowing. And it was just this. It's just the way the game is it's heavily based on the maps more so than the gameplay, because the gameplay in this feels great. The gunplay feels great. I mean I enjoy this game a lot. The fact that my character can, when I'm running around and looking around corners, my character actually auto peeks the corner like that right there. That's cool. That needs to be in more games. And it's not really in more games, and that's kind of the shame, because it's such a good mechanic. The omni movement feels good as well. So with all the omni movement and all this stuff that looks good and feels good and the gunplay feels good, why is this game not well received? Simply put, it's because Warzone and the plethora of cheaters and um the over monetization of the game has kind of made people, it's left a bad taste in people's mouth. They say, well, the game's over monetized. Well, of course, because their biggest proponent is Warzone, right? They have to keep that free to play Warzone active. And the best way to do that is, well, to be fair, is to have a heavy monetization. Because if you think about it, those Warzone players that only play Warzone, all they care about is like, oh, I get to look like this cool character. And then it goes into the Warzone game, and they're like, Warzone's free, but I'll spend $5 on my favorite character. You know what I mean? And so they'll think that way. They'll think, oh, well, I'll just do this because it's only $5, or it's only $2, etc. And so to them, it's a justifiable purchase, right? Whoops. They said eyes on enemy, so I was like, well, there's got to be a guy over there, so wasn't a shooter over there. What do you? This is why pings don't help anybody. Pinging is worthless. That was awful. That was awful. Also awful. Smoke grenades don't help, buddy. See? That was awful shooting on my part, but I got him. Man, they've taken to crawling around everywhere, haven't they? Gotcha. Dude, I shotty sniped. Don't think you can do it. Okay, I'll take that. That's my team. Ooh. That was awful shooting. I was laser accurate earlier and then went to absolute manure. Wow, we're losing this? That's shameful. Okay, no, we're not losing it. We're winning, but I think it's the time. I think we're running out of time here. Wow. Wow, that person pulled ahead right at the last second. Right at the last second, they eke out the 24th elimination. That was awful. That's what I thought. Give him the old, why I oughta. I like Rewind. I also like my shotgun, but, you know. Vault! I have to do it now. Oh. I don't think it's going to happen. Well, it might. Not a lot of people don't really like Vault. Because they're like, oh, well, it supports camping and it supports this and that and the other thing. Okay, cool. but it's also fun. Now we're gonna see how far this shotgun can really shoot. We're gonna have a little bit of fun with it. And if it doesn't work, oh well. This is the most fun I think I've had with a shotgun in forever. And this is why I need longer maps. This is why they need to bring out longer maps too. Maps like Derail, Aftermath, not after. Was it? Is it Aftermath? I think it is Aftermath. Derail, Aftermath, just anything long open maps. Scrapyard. I'd even take a Scrapyard map right now. I honestly would. Oof. You hate to see it. Okay. Moonshot. More than 75 meters away. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, come on, give me more people to hit. Oh, wait. Got him again. Another moonshot. Why do I love shoddy snipes so much? They're so much fun. Wow. Someone upset? They didn't completely mag dump. At least not yet. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to hit him weaving back and forth too much. That's alright. Ooh, where? There they are. Wow, I can't even get to a point where I'm happy sniping. They don't let it happen. Thanks, team. I knew the very moment my teammate saw that, he was gonna be. I knew I was gonna get shot by my teammate. They were not happy with me. Just gonna hide here for a second. Just switch to a pistol and dome the dude. Definitely gonna be movement. Somebody put their mine up there. Somebody's up there lurking around. That was a terrible grenade.
We're ahead, but stay alert. Marshall's people are no fools.
Throwing stun. Throwing frag.
TACOM, I need eyes overhead.
See if I can get in here and... Oh, that guy's dead.
They were already dead. Just have 3 of them. Good job.
No targets down.
6 and 3. Most of them were like 80 meters away with a shotgun. Oh, he's got an ASVAL. Come on, man. Wow, they went both 29 and 9. Identical. So what they did is they changed the moonshot medal, which was it used to be 100 meters, but then they had to change it because there was no way you could make a 100-meter shot. Which I guess makes sense. Let's see here. Calling card. Earn a moonshot medal. 75 meters or further away. I like that. A squint test. I mean, if you look at all the calling cards I've gotten, that was, Battle Pass. In multiplayer, what is it here? There was one of them that's 4-piece dinner. Earn a mega kill. Accidentally on purpose. I love it. Hate it when my phone does that. Yeah, lead operator, best play. There's one of them. There's a couple of them I haven't done yet. That one's I haven't seen that one yet. Where does it show them all? There was other ones. As you can tell, I play zero Warzone. Those are recently earned. That's not what I'm after. There was a way to sort it. There we go. Masteries first. Yeah, it didn't save for masteries first, but whatever. Anyway, there was a way to show like you have a whole category like not that well, yeah, fresh, yeah, that one. Well, it's not what I wanted, but it says complete all fresh meat challenges, which I don't know what they are. Glass meat bullet, no, off the shelf. No, that's not what I'm after. You get 5 kills without dying 50 times, which isn't that impressive if you think about it. I'm gonna go back to that one, but I really want to know where all they are because, like, I don't know. Well, there was a place that you could see where, the like your certain calling cards is like you have to do this, 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 and this to get that animated calling card. So I don't know where that is, but it's in there. But the animated calling card I have is by finishing all the one challenges. I'm not one of those people that goes and does the challenges. I get it inadvertently. That's like I just like the moonshot one. That got nerfed to 75 meters because it used to be 100. It used to say, get a shot that was over 100 meters. And there was no map that you could get a 100-meter shot on. And people made mention of that. And Treyarch was like, yeah, about that. Instead of bringing out a map that's over 100 meters, we're just going to say 75. Well, anybody could do that. Jeez. Anyway, I had great fun playing this. I had 2 games that really well. I can't say I had 2 games that went really well. I had 1 game that went really well. 1 game that I just had a good positive kill death ratio, and then the third game was just the first game was just bleh. But hey, I had a great time, and I hope you did as well. I want to thank everybody for coming out and watching and listening to me talk about previous games. The Vanguard and everything and whatnot. Now, personally, I loved Vanguard. I mean, I had my game crash. This is the other thing I wanted to mention. I had my game crash when I was making the video the first time. And so when I scrapped the video, the game crash was in there, and I was mentioning that Modern Warfare 2019 wasn't very stable. It crashed a lot. Modern Warfare 2 crashed a couple times. I think maybe 24 in the year that I played it. Black Ops 6 has only crashed a couple, like twice, if that. Modern Warfare, what was it? Which one had Zarqwa Hydroelectric? It was Modern Warfare 2, right? That one crashed incessantly. Specifically Zarqwa. Every other map was great. Modern Warfare 3 was rock solid. And then people say, well, what do you mean rock solid? Outside of the zombies mode in Modern Warfare 3, it was absolutely rock solid. It never crashed. I'd be sitting there and I'd be playing multiplayer, a bunch of times. Wouldn't crash, never would crash. I go into zombies, get halfway through, crashes. So the zombies mode had a couple of crashing bugs, but Modern Warfare 3 was pretty solid in terms of not crashing. It was very stable. This is very stable too, comparatively. And so was Vanguard. And Vanguard, not many people liked Vanguard, but I loved it. Vanguard was so much fun. You could just be a complete goofball on Vanguard, and it was a riot. The game was a riot. So, like, for me, the game quality in the top 3 is Modern Warfare 2019 was amazing. That's tied for first with this, because this is amazing too. The way it plays is amazing. 2019 has better maps. This has okay maps for now. Needs better maps. If it gets better maps, this will take number 1. Bar none. And then right underneath those two, Vanguard. And then Modern Warfare 3 because it didn't crash as much as Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2 kept crashing all the time. So that's the way I rank them. And I mean, I started playing in Modern Warfare 2019. Prior to that, I played Unreal Tournament and Quake. So, but I thank everybody for coming out and watching, and I hope everybody has a fantastic evening, a wonderful tomorrow, and as always, have a good one.